Hi, I'm Charlie Wills. This is Andy Voeltner. Welcome back for Market Update here in June. We're here at the beautiful Prairie Park condominiums, structured between 2 and 1 bedroom units, ranging from 800 square feet all the way up to almost 1,400 square feet. And we're here today to not only enjoy this beautiful view, but also to give us our recent update in the market.
Well, Charlie, I had a few questions. The last time we talked a little bit about market statistics and inventory and things like that. Has anything changed from last month?
Really, it's the same story. We're down at 1.8 months of inventory, which is an absorption rate, to say that whatever comes on the market today only lasts us almost less than 2 months on the market. So that shows you just how fast everything's moving and continues to move.
What about with new construction?
New construction is up 25% in new builds, but that doesn't correlate into increased inventory. So what's being built is being bought. And kind of the other thing that's happening is construction costs are going way up. So land values are starting to increase along with the lesser of inventory, so people are buying land, and so the land prices are going up. But then skilled labor, when the market crashed in 2008, nobody came back to that skilled labor, or very few came back to that skilled labor. So the cost to install countertops or to trim out cabinets or whatever, that cost has gone up. And so you've got rising costs on that front as well. So the same house that maybe last year would have cost you $300, probably going to cost you closer to $350, $375 to build the same home. So it's just showing you that the market just continues to get hotter.
With that in mind, the price of housing increasing, especially with new housing, are you seeing a difference in the demographics of who's buying and when?
Yeah, actually, that's a really good question. Our next generation, so millennials, and the generation just younger than them, so you're 25 to about 31 years of age, that range of buyers, we all were buying houses at 22, 23, 24 years old, and a lot of it was because the market was doing well, so we got jobs out of college, and we had very little debt. But we also had a different mindset. Working was a priority versus lifestyle, and so this next generation is okay with, on average, okay with less work, more play, or at least tries to put a lot of play into their structure. And so because of that, they've taken on more debt and had less time to save money. And so because of that, they're buying houses at 30, 31, 32 versus 24, 25. And so I think that next generation is just peaking and about ready to start to come into the market. And so it's tough. Imagine coming into your first buyer's market as 30-year-old, ready to be committed and be in a house or be in a condo, and now there's no inventory. And now you're competing with 7 other offers and you're writing $20,000 over list price. So it's just hard for them to swallow, because again, they look at lifestyle and having the ability to be not working be one of the biggest things. So this is a tough transition for them.
Yeah, so there's a couple things, right? I mean, the increasing cost of a home, plus the fact that you're waiting longer already with some debt, is going to move that first-time home buyer to a higher price range at a later point.
Yeah, and because they have so much debt, usually student debt, or if they've not worked as much but then have taken debt on to take vacation or to live a lifestyle that's a little bit higher than what we started off as, their debt-to-income ratio is higher, and so now they can't put as much down, and so their rates are higher to buy, and it's costing them more than it is to stay in that rental property. So it's a very tough balance for them at this point.
All of us are obviously big fans of yours, and we want you to succeed, and we want you to do well. What are ways that we can help your business move forward?
I would honestly say the best way is social media. The way everyone's connected. If people want to be fans of ours on Facebook, like our page. Also Zillow, Trulia, we're on all of those review sites as well. Another way to get a hold of us, our website. You can easily ask questions or request appointments on there. It's charliewills.firstweber.com. Our office line number is 608-294-8101 if you want to call into our office as well and get an appointment.
Perfect, perfect. And always looking for sellers too, right?
Always looking for sellers. This kind of market with low inventory, we're definitely looking for sellers. Even if you're possibly interested, you don't have to be ready now. Just to have that conversation and understand where you sit in the market, we're willing to have those conversations, because it's great to just educate people. So yeah, but we're open for business buyers or sellers, but yeah, definitely sellers are our focus now in this market with the low inventory.
With that said, what's an example of something that's happened in your business in the last year that can illustrate that?
From the seller side, here's a really good story, is that we've had somebody just recently sell their property, and it's in the $500,000 plus section, and that area is actually a buyer's market, and because there's more inventory than under 500,000, and so it's just coming up with a plan. And because we came up with a plan a month ago, when I had that conversation with her today about how's the showing activity going, and where are we going with us with the plan that we already set forward, it was like she was giving me the high five and congratulating through the thing. And so it's just having that impeccable communication with your clients and them understanding that you're working hard, you're placing ads, you're trying to get them as much activity, but this is just a tough market. And so we're going to do what we can for you.
That's perfect. On the buyer side, give an example of something that has happened to kind of help someone who's new to the market kind of work through their options.
Yeah, on the buyer side, it's setting, again, those same expectations, but it's allowing them to see what are all the options in front of them, and then them making a personal decision based on their financing. So one of them was a guy had very little money down, 3.5%, which is a FHA type loan, and because of that, he has no money to take out an inspection. No ability to, right? Because if there's something wrong, the seller needs to fix it because he doesn't have cash. And then on the appraisal side, if he's paying too much and the appraisal comes short, he doesn't have the ability to make the short. And so we just walked him through what that looks like. Even though these are suggestions of ours, we finally got on the 10th house, he left the appraisal in, but he took the inspection out because he started saving money over the last 6 months. And so he was able to leave something out like that, and it got him the contract. So it's just really persistence, but also trusting your team. It's super frustrating market not to win those bids because, everybody gets competitive, but you just want to stay positive and then just keep moving forward. And luckily he did. He kept his head right and he just kept moving forward.
Yeah. 10th time's a charm, right, Charlie?
That's what we say at our house. Well, next month, July, we are going to be out at the Willows. It's a new subdivision in Middleton. Beautiful location with a lot of new custom homes. Actually, Stellar Builders has built their 4th home this year in that subdivision. We're representing them. In 2 weeks, if it's still available, it'll be finished. Cabinets, flooring, countertop, everything will be in and done. But with the speed of this market, it may already be sold. But we're still going to shoot live from that location. And we're just going to showcase everything that builder has to offer and be able to put forward. So beautiful neighborhood.
Perfect.